Hello and welcome everyone to another episode of Scott Schilling Speaks. I'm your host, Scott Schilling. We're going to talk digital marketing today, and especially important because of the shift from brick and mortar and everything that's going on in the real world today. Help me join my guest, Alan Magliocca.
Yes. What's up, everybody?
Wow, I got it. That was the hardest part of this entire time. So, Alan, I really want to thank you for being here. Help us understand a little bit of what digital marketing is to start out with, and why it's so important in this day and age.
Sure. Well, I started with digital marketing, and I'm not going to go into deep into my story, but just a little background. In 2009, actually in 2002, I started. 2009 took me 7 years of failure before I finally was successful with digital marketing, and to find out that you need an audience and all this good stuff. But basically, the simple and short, sweet answer is selling something on the internet. It used to be called internet marketing, like us. OGs were called. I call it internet marketers. Now we're digital marketers, right? I guess it sounds more fancy. Pretty much the same thing. It's just selling stuff on the internet. So through the methods and channels that we use, whether it's list building or Facebook ads, YouTube ads, free organic stuff. You could be search engine optimization, and there's just tons of ways to basically create an offer or promote someone else's offer as an affiliate. We'll talk about that a little bit in affiliate marketing, but basically you're creating or selling, either your own product or products or someone else's. It could be products, services, consulting services, software. We have a segment of our company that builds software, and informational stuff, which is mainly what I'm focused on these days, which is our how-to courses, the things that if you are looking to make money online or become an entrepreneur in the digital marketing world, you could go down the rabbit hole on YouTube, right? Or you could just basically come to someone like me, who is an expert in the field, and pay anywhere from $5 to $17 for an informational course, all the way up to the $25,000 partnership deal. So there's but it's kind of the stuff that you won't find on YouTube. But basically, that's the long and short of it. Is you're taking either your products or someone else's, and whether that's a product, a physical, a digital, informational product, your own services, like I said, like consulting, things like that. Or informational courses, ebooks, things like that. I actually was one of my books was a hit Amazon bestseller, so I decided to make a funnel, a sales funnel, we call it, out of that, and run ads to just the book and sell the book as the main offer. So these are all examples of digital marketing, and you can sort of your business better than anybody else, so you'll be able to sort of insert product here, right? But it's basically just taking your stuff either offline to online, or taking something that you want to create, an idea that you have, and bringing it to fruition and selling it.
Yeah, it's really amazing with the pandemic and everything. It seems as if the vast majority of businesses are moving online. And if they don't have an online presence, they're really trailing behind. So if they've never had an online presence before, how do they dip their toe into that water, or do they just have to jump in?
Well, I mean, it's funny you mentioned that, and this is not a plug because I haven't even released the book, but I had an idea in my head called Control the Shift, like the control and shift keys on the keyboard. Yep. Control the Shift. And it was literally a book that I wrote, never released, and it's sitting on my desktop, but it's a book telling local business owners and brick and mortars how to control the shift, how to take control during these times and shift their business from offline to online. And the basic concept of it is this: if you think that your business is, or if you're relying on people to come into your business, if you're a restaurant and people have to walk in and buy stuff, you could be in trouble, okay? But if you're actively in the background building an online presence, getting people's email addresses in addition for coupon codes to drive people into your store when you reopen, or do takeout orders, or even delivery, or even just build a list so when you do open, you can run a massive, hey, we're reopening, like grand opening thing, and drive hundreds of people into your store that day, right? Because you have people on your list. So if you're not building a list at any given time and not building any form of audience, my preference is email marketing. I've always been an email marketer. I always will be an email marketer. I could argue that till the cows come home. But if your choice of poison, or whatever you want to call it, is on whether it be a Facebook group or whatever it is, social networking, blogging, whatever that is, you need to be building an audience. And if you're not doing that, like that's a big problem. Like, and I give all these examples of, like if you're a company that installs poles, or if you're a cleaning service, you're probably crushing right now. And that's the people that can capitalize. So like with COVID and all this stuff, like people are looking to hire more cleaning crews. My son just started preschool, and they said they pay these like fumigators every couple of weeks to basically crop dust the whole place with Clorox, basically is what they said, right? These are companies that are making a lot of money right now. Okay. And they're it's not, immoral. They're capitalizing on the trends on the world that we're living in right now. Right. And so we need it.
They're solving a problem. Yeah, they solve, I mean, I've said it many times, people make sales way too hard. It's identify problem, provide solution.
Exactly.
Right. And so what you just
described, problem and plug the hole.
That's exactly it. Somebody needed that solution, and it's being plugged from that side. So if people have never built a list before, what are some of those list building opportunities for them? How do they get started doing that?
What I always use is regardless, so people, it's kind of tough because people always make it all about traffic, and traffic is crucial. But I have this formula that I use called the ACT or ACT formula, and it's automation, commissions, and traffic. Traffic is last. The T is last. People teach traffic, but if you're sending traffic to somewhere that is not automated and basically collecting a lead and selling that lead simultaneously, which is my main book, it's called Two-Step Business Plan for that reason. It's basically 2 steps, and basically you want in step 1, you want to collect the lead and instantly sell to those leads to liquidate the offer, to basically break even if you're spending on ads, whatever the case may be. If you want to be able to pay whatever amount of money per lead and be able to get that ad spend back if you're running paid ads. If you're not running paid ads, great, it's just profit in your pocket, right? But you want to be sending traffic to this automation first. So the first thing is an automation, and that is an opt-in page, a landing page, a lot of people would call it, but you're basically giving something of value in exchange for their name and email address, whatever you decide to collect. Some people collect phone numbers. I disagree with that up front. I think you should collect their email first only. I don't even care about their names. Again, this is preference, and it depends on your business model. If you're on a personal relationship basis, and these are people that you're building for local business, of course, you want to know their first name, right? You don't want to just know their email. And so it just depends on what you're doing, but you want to collect the lead in exchange for value, and then instantly provide them an offer. This is where people make a mistake. They'll give them some kind of free book, and there's nothing wrong with giving away free value up front. But if you're running paid traffic, that can put you out of business really fast. And so that's why you offer them, hey, here's my book, and it's $685 worth of bonuses, and it's yours for only $5.99 today. It's an irresistible offer that drives people into a buying process that helps you fund your ads, allowing you to scale. Okay, and this can happen, again, this is all digital marketing, but it can happen for offline businesses as well.
Well, it's, I think the one thing that so many people do is they build websites that are pretty, they're aesthetically nice, they're all those other kinds of things. And then they say, well, it's like Field of Dreams, right? Build it and they will come.
Right.
Well, build it and they will come only works if they know you built it.
Or you're Kevin Costner, one of the two, right? Neither one of us are Kevin Costner. So Kevin, if you're watching, it might work for you. Everybody else, it doesn't. And you don't want to see my highest converting page. It is dirt ugly. It is the ugliest page I have ever created in my life, but it converts. It gets a higher opt-in rate than any other page I've ever tested. And this is not even in the make money online niche and affiliate marketing, internet marketing niche I'm in. It's actually another niche for loans. So people looking to get payday loans and installment loans and things like that. But the page is just awful. It is so ugly. And I tried the prettier, nicer versions, and they didn't convert as well. So what do you think I went with? The pretty one or the one that made me more money and got me more leads? So that's a big, big issue. And people fall into that with seeing these pretty websites. Oh, I have to be a design artist and I have to have thousands of dollars to get started and all this. Simply not true.
Yeah, really, it's all about conversion, right? And being able to take and get your message across so that people take action on that message. So with so many people having to shift to this process, does it become more important to either learn how to convert better, how to accomplish these things, or to go to the people who already know how to do it?
Usually there's two things you have. you either one or the other. You either have time or you have money, right? So if you have time, learn it, do it for free or cheap, and learn to do it yourself. If you have money, go pay someone to do it, fast track it, accelerate the process, which is obviously what I recommend. But not everyone has deep pockets, or $5,000, $10,000 a month, or even $2 or $3 grand a month to delve into their business. Maybe they're just getting started. Maybe they're in a network marketing business or something like that, just trying to build their downline, and they want a simple funnel that just drives people from their traffic source to their opt-in page, collect the lead, and then redirect them to a calendar where they book a call. And then they get on a call, you're booking up your calendar, you're talking to qualified prospects, and we have a process we use for that. You don't just send them to a calendar. You want to make sure you qualify them first. You don't want a bunch of tire kickers that are looking to make $1 million by tomorrow but have $0. So you're able to filter people out and attract only the people you want to talk to. Fill your calendar with these prospects, and then just close all day. Talk to people and get them in your downline and sell them whatever it is, whether it's a $2,000 consulting course, or getting the downline, or getting them into the downline, and as a bonus, you're giving your $2,000 consulting course for free to incentivize them to get into your downline. Whatever that is, whatever the call to action is at the end of the road, if you will, at the end of the customer journey, that's where you're going to want to focus on. But you either have time to focus on these things, to learn how to build a funnel, to learn how to build the sales process, to learn how to become a master at paid ads, whether it be YouTube ads, Facebook ads, and I've dropped close to 100 grand just between those two platforms, and I'm a small fish on the paid ad side of things. Okay, I know guys, they're spending 100 grand a day. Some of my buddies, all right, on just offers, just crushing it on these info products, right? But it just depends. Do you have money right now, or do you need to spend some time to build up that initial seed capital to get your business rolling?
So most of this have been talking about, to this point, how we sell our own products. We set up our own funnels to sell our own products, whether that be an educational product or an actual physical product. How about affiliate marketing? Share a little bit with everybody what affiliate marketing is and why it might be a great opportunity for them.
Yeah, so I got started with affiliate marketing, okay, and that was the main. I didn't have a product, so when I got started, that was what I focused on. And basically, what affiliate marketing is you guys even have one, right? You have an affiliate program yourself,
yes,
and they get paid. I believe it's $400 on initial payment, first tier, and then $130 on second tier, and then like 20% a month recurring. So if you do the math, I ran a little rough math earlier. If you refer one person just to you guys' platform, if someone on this call right now is able to send one person on the average of 3 days, every 3 days they send one person. But after a year, you will have made $48,000. Again, that's not getting you absolutely rich, but this is just inviting people to a social media platform. Okay, you could do 48 grand a year and then have thousands of dollars a month residual rolling in. I can't remember the exact amount. Again, I ran the numbers earlier, and that's why I was asking you what the numbers were, Scott. But basically, there's a bunch of affiliate platforms out there where you can partner with massive companies who are willing to pay you for your time and or ad spend and your expertise to drive people into their sales process or into their platform, and they're willing to pay you a percentage. Now, there's different kinds. This is we're talking about mainly about rev share, which is revenue sharing, meaning you get paid a percentage of the commissions. Okay, and that's the main one we'll focus on right now. There are multiple different kinds, but that's the main kind, is basically splitting that sale. So if you're selling, if you're going to an affiliate marketplace like ClickBank or Warrior Plus or JB Zoo, something like that, one of these big affiliate marketplaces, and you sell a product for, let's say, $50, right? And the vendor is paying out 50%. Then $25 goes to them, and $25 goes to you as an affiliate, minus the fees of the marketplace, which is usually around 5%. Point being, you get 50% of that sale after fees. Okay, and that's how you're able to build up an affiliate or rather income streams without having your own product, without having your own service, without wanting. If some people don't want to talk to people, some people don't want to be on camera. I was like that at the beginning. I still don't like talking to people on the phone that much. I'm okay being on video. It just, after 12 years, you get used to stuff, right? Well, some people may not like being on camera. They may not like service. They may love that. They may love the spotlight, and that's their thing. But regardless of if it is or isn't, there is a traffic source for you, and there's a product that you can partner with all these companies to run. You don't have to create your own product. You don't have to know anything. And most people know a lot more than they think they know to create their own products in the future. But if you're just trying to start out, I highly recommend starting as an affiliate before you create your own product or service. For me, simply because it's easier. It was easier for me to get my feet wet selling a $37 product that's someone else's versus a $2,000 to $5,000 product that's mine. That's a tough sell. right? When you know nothing about sales, right? And so it's just an easier sort of lower barrier to entry because the product's done. If you're promoting a software, I've spent over 100 grand on a software before. I was paying affiliates to promote. They didn't have to spend 100 grand on the software. They just had to invite people to buy the software, right? And I paid them, and I was willing to do that because I was charging $37 a month for the software. So for every 1,000 buyers we got in, we were doing 37,000 a month revenue, and so forth, right? And so I make that 100 grand back development costs pretty quickly and turn a massive profit and get customers and other things like that, other ways to monetize that buyers list. Point being, people like me who create products are willing to pay affiliates to bring traffic our way. And so that's a good way to start.
So obviously one of the things to make you successful if you make that decision to go into affiliate marketing is to have some influence, to be an influencer, or to have a list, or to have some social media
Some form of
followers
audience, yes.
that you can take advantage of, correct? Take
Absolutely.
advantage by meaning being able to talk to.
Yep, all it is connecting an audience to an offer. Again, my preference is emails because I'm lazy. I want to click the send button and it goes out to tens of thousands of people and I make sales coming in. That's how I want it. Some people want to go into Facebook groups and do content and value, things like that, and then said, hey, if you like this video, or if you're interested in my new system, comment yes in the box or PM me, and so you're getting leads that way that are warm leads coming to you, contacting you about more information. And I would recommend something like that on higher ticket because obviously it's more personal. Okay, so if I'm selling a $5,000 product, we do that over the phone. We don't do that through the internet. What we do is we qualify the call through the internet. So our funnel is not processing payment online. It's literally collecting the lead, providing them with tons of value, okay? And then as a call to action, inviting them to get on a free call with us for us to dive into their business. We do a deep dive into their business, see where they're at, if they've ever made money as an affiliate before, or in any other way, and whether or not we can help them. If we can't help them, we'll say, sorry, we can't help you. If we can help you, we present them with an offer. And hey, for Alan's Magliocca masterclass, it's an 8-week masterclass, and it's $6 grand and 4 payments of $1,500. But if you come in today, it's only one-time payment of $5,000. We have this whole thing, but we do it on the phone. Okay, so it depends on the business, but the core process stays the same. Even it's funny. Even when I was doing this like 2-step business plan book, the offer, it doesn't matter if you're a product owner or an affiliate, the core process stays the same, which is that it comes down to that formula. Basically you need automation, and you need the automation to basically collect the lead and sell them at the same time. And then the second step, you need automations running in the background to follow up with these people via, again, my system is email marketing, and run a follow-up sequence to close these people or get them to take whatever action is you want to take. And so to me, that's the most important thing. But the core system and the core process stays the same, regardless if you're a product owner or service owner or an affiliate. It just, the parts change a little bit, but the core engine stays the same, if that makes sense.
So how long does an affiliate offer last, or what's its life cycle, or how long can you, keep the sales funnel in action producing sales?
Well, you can either swap out the funnel and the copy per offer and just change it out every couple of weeks, or you can, it's on my brain for years. And so people get really surprised by that. Like, you're telling me that you've run the same offer to the same list for over a year and a half and is still outperforming everything you tested against it. Yes. And if the whole saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's my mentality there. I'm not going to lose money because again, someone else tells me, hey, it might be time, you might kill your list and it's time to change the offer. Well, prove that to me. Once that happens, then I'll worry about it. But as of right now, it's been doing well for me, so I'm going to continue to do that. And if it starts to slide, I'll throw in another offer and I'll split test different affiliate offers. But my core process, stays the same. You can also build different, systems for each offer. I don't recommend that. It's a little bit more work. I would rather build one sort of neutral hub that's like sort of has more of a broad angle to it, and then redirect people to different offers and split test different offers on the back end to see which does better. Otherwise, you're sort of taking one landing page and one offer, or even if you have 3 landing pages and one offer, you need to be split testing something to make sure that, one, you're getting the best opt-in rates when you're collecting the lead, because when you're driving traffic, especially paid, you want the highest percentage to convert, right? But not only that, you also want to make sure that when these people opt in, they're actually buying stuff, and whatever offer you're promoting on the back end is getting the highest sales conversion rate. So you have opt-in conversion rates on the front, sales conversion rates on the back, and we use basic split testing to identify both of these sort of elements, which one is getting the highest opt-in page, which one is getting the highest sales conversions, and that those two winners together usually ends up being a winning combo that we can scale.
What kind of products or services are doing the best these days in this, who knows where we are in the pandemic world right now?
Yeah, so my main focus is people looking for business opportunities, whether it's make money online, affiliate marketing, MLM, network marketing, people looking to sort of work from home, that kind of demographic. And it's doing well now, obviously, because people are looking to work from home. Like it's tough to get a job these days. I mean, I know a lot of people are offering jobs, but during the pandemic, people are sort of wigged out by what's going to happen. They don't know what's next. And so they're looking for these extra avenues that, even if it's not full time, make a supplemental income, from home. Like, or if they're on unemployment, that might not be enough for their family. So they're looking for extra sources to be able to do stuff. Okay. Now, full transparency, I don't, you have to have money or time to make money initially, right? And so I don't want to say, well, for absolutely $0, you can start a 6 or 7 figure a year business. But people are looking for even just side gigs, side hustles that we call them, to generate an extra few $100s a month. That's all they need, right? And so it just depends sort of where they're at. But that's where I've stayed focused, is the make money online niche, just because, for one, it's what I'm best at. And for two, during these times, I have a mission to try to help as many people as I can. If they come to me and want help, then I can show them my system and how they can generate traffic and leads and sales as an affiliate to start, and then from there create their own products if they want to. I have some guys that stay on the affiliate things, and they do. One guy reported to me, he made right under $500,000 last year, one of my students, and he's just an affiliate, just as an affiliate. And so people can stick with just that if they want to and scale it.
Well, that's pretty good revenue if you can.
If we're not owning a product, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Without having all the headaches of the production of the products and all the other things.
Yeah.
So where do you see the market going? Is it going to stay like this for a period of time, or going to move around? What's it going to do?
Well, we know it's going to change, right? Things are always changing. The question is, which direction will it go? And I don't think digital marketing is going anywhere. The only thing you're going to see, the only thing I've noticed lately, and again, here's why I love email, Facebook ads are through the roof. Or if you're in health, wealth, and relationships, there's a good chance you're getting banned. Facebook's, like, I'm not going to go into my thoughts on them. It's tough to run paid ad it's tough to run paid ads there. For one, if you don't know what you're doing, even if you do know what you're doing, like someone like myself, someone I paid $10,000 to a consultant. I hired teams of people, Facebook ad experts to run campaigns for me, and I still had issues. Okay, so then I jumped to YouTube ads, right? YouTube ads was doing great. Well, then my audience sort of died down, and then it started costing, $6, $7 a click and over $20 just to generate a lead. And then I'm selling a $5 book, and I got to come out of pocket $100 to $150 to acquire a $5 customer. And that's okay because I'm still turning a profit, but it becomes much more difficult, especially for a newbie or someone who's not either learned this themselves or paid tens of thousands of dollars to learn this in consulting costs, and spent 40, 50 grand in each platform running the ads themselves and learning by their mistakes. So, I think, it's going in the future where it's going to be digital marketing 100%. But the question is, are you going to be able to survive? And if you don't have an audience that you can hit for free, like an email marketing list, or like, Facebook audiences, like your own group, or the ability to reach audiences, you're going to have problems, I think, because, if you're, crushing it right now on Facebook ads, that could change. I always think about if what I'm doing right now is going to pay me in 3 to 5 years. If not, then I shouldn't be working on it. Well, we don't really know about Facebook. So I'm not saying don't run Facebook ads. I'm not saying that. Facebook can be great. So can YouTube and Google and Bing ads, and run campaigns on Bing ads. But you just got to be careful in knowing that if you're promoting an offer, running ads on Facebook, look at other people's ads if you don't believe me, right? Go on Facebook and go through the news feed, click on different ads. They're going to a landing page where they're collecting an email address. Why? Because if something happens to their ad, if something happens to their business, whatever it is, they have an asset. They have an email list that they can run whatever the offer they want to, whenever they want to that list. You've given them permission to send you emails, promotional emails. And so that's, in my opinion, it can go wherever it needs to go, but as long as email's here, I think we'll be all right.
So where you, if Facebook is somewhat banned health, wealth, and relationship ads, where do you go if you're in those markets?
I mean, you can try, YouTube and Google and Bing and things like that, and they haven't completely banned it or thrown down the hammer on it. It's just tougher to get, the sales copy is a little bit more particular. The landing page is a little bit more particular with making claims. And it's a good thing in a way, because a lot of people are claiming, if you're in weight loss, here's how to lose 28 pounds in a week, and they're false or misleading claims. So understand why the compliance is like that. But my book, for instance, got banned for being a pyramid scheme or Ponzi scheme. So you tell me how an ebook is a Ponzi scheme. I don't even know what a matrix program is, and it was comparing it to that. And I even had consultants who had a thing that said, email them this or send them this, right? And so I would get unbanned, and they say, I'm sorry. Facebook support back, I'm sorry, it is just the ebook. You're okay. Your copy looks good. You're compliant. Here's the green light. And then a week later, the same thing would happen. So it wouldn't be, even with manual eyes reviewing my sales page and my offer and saying I'm compliant, eventually I got banned and they said there's no way back in. And so I luckily always looked at Facebook like that. Like any day, this is sort of like bonus, right? Any day this could be shut down. So what am I doing in the background? I'm always building a list regardless of where it goes. So what I would say to wherever you're at right now, if you're running Facebook ads or free organic traffic or free ads, it doesn't matter. Be building a list. Collect leads as an asset. Build your email list. Keep them active. Mail them on a daily basis. Okay. And now I'm not saying pitch them every day on a $5,000 product until they unsubscribe, but offer them value mixed in with sales and things like that. We do a lot of stuff with what I call a value bomb sequence. And so what I do is I've created YouTube videos I've created videos and then put them on YouTube and Facebook, repurpose them. And then I send out an email for 2 weeks saying, hey, I made you another video, free content on YouTube. I made you another video, free content on YouTube, right? And so I'm sending them to these free content videos where I'm just blowing their mind with value that they normally pay for. This builds a relationship with them without you doing anything. You create the videos one time and you're done. And then you set up the automations, the email automations, and everything goes for you, right? I have it cycling every 2 weeks. They get the same sequence. And I have people 9-10 months later coming in at my $6,000 mentorship program saying, hey, I've been watching your video for several months. I look at the buy date. They bought my book 9 or 10 months earlier. But they've been watching my videos and I've been staying at the top of their mind until finally they had the money they were ready to work with. And so these things are very powerful.
That's awesome. Hard to believe we've rocketed through our time already. How do people get a hold of you to learn more?
Well, they could go to twostepbusinessplan.com if they want access to the book for $5.99. If you want to hit me up on Facebook, you can just look up my name and add me. I have a fan page as well. But there's not really a particular way to contact us unless you have one of our products. But you can also hit up support at alanconnect.com if you have any questions about any of our products or services. It'd be support at ALAN Connect, CONNECT, not to be confused with KONN, right?
That's right.
Yeah. So and we did not do that on purpose. But support at ALANConnect.com, and we can try to help you in whatever way we can, whether it's just getting started with our book, if you're just getting started, or some of our done for you services or mentorship programs. We'd be happy to help you. So and also I would appreciate your time as well. Thank you so much for having me on here. It's been great to talk, and hopefully we've been able to help somebody today in some way, saying, hey, I need to wake up and figure out what I'm doing, whether it's build a list or, for my own product or find an affiliate offer and build a list around that, and build up this audience and then promote these affiliate offers. Hopefully we're able to get some light bulb moments for some of your audience today.
Yeah, greatly appreciate that. A lot of great content here. Thank you all for joining us here at Scott Schilling Speaks. I'm your host, Scott Schilling. We'll see you again tomorrow, exact same time. God bless.
See you guys.